being able to balance. Kasi aside from the kids, time pa with my husband, time pa for the business. So that's the biggest challenge.
Just so everyone here knows, can you tell us the ages of your children? So Ian is
He'll be 5 next week.
Okay.
And then Kiona is 2, turning 3 in December, and then I'm having another one. Surprise to eh, itong baby na to. Surprise. We waited 4 years to have a child, then a year I had 2, and then another one coming. So, sabi ko, ano talaga eh, tama yung sinasabi nila. Be careful what you pray for. Lord, okay na po kami.
okay now, all done, all done. What about you, Nika?
Okay, my eldest is 4, and that's Michelle, Chelsea, and then my youngest is Patrice, she's 1, and I'm 6 months. So we've been busy.
You've been busy. All right, that put a smile on everyone's faces. You know what? Isabel already mentioned that since she is a new mom, you already have 2 children. You've had practice. In your case, can you tell everyone out here what you noticed to have been the biggest change that you've had to deal with and adjust to from being a mother now compared to when you were still single?
Okay, before kasi I used to be very independent. I do all things on my own. I pay my bills, ganyan. Up to now, I do that. But right now kasi I have to like schedule talaga my time. The night before pa lang, I have to take time with, I talk to my husband already na, oh, yung driver, itong time, akin muna. Or kung walang driver, adi, I'll go for Uber or Grab. So sabi ko, I have to pay ganito, ganyan, and do groceries in ganitong time. So I have planado na. Not like before na, hindi ko nagawa yung ganito. So, kailangan. Medyo may time na is so precious. And like LJ was saying kanina na parang yung time talaga na kailangan din for yourself. Like when I was single, I can get it anytime. Right now, okay na siguro kung makaisa ako. Like me time, like go to the salon, go to the parang spa. May times talaga na wala in a month. And I'm not complaining though, but that was kind of parang panibago lang. And ako kasi with Feather, I'm a hands-on mom. So I stopped show business for a year na. Tapos ano lang ako, guesting. We tried. But yung mind was really with my daughter sa bahay and my husband na yung gamit niya na alis kaya ng yaya or mga gano'n. So, medyo nahirapan ako. Kaya I chose na parang stop na muna. Pag nagtuho na siguro si Feather, para I can really focus talaga on my work na. So yun, it's kind of very different from being single and now that as a mom. But don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying every moment of it. Sobrahan nga. But ngayon naman kasi I'm handling the business of my husband. Parang yun. We have this company, partner ng hotel, may mga schools, and ako yung nag-handle sa marketing. And I'm coming up with my own line of soap and mga colognes, and so doon ako busy din. And in the morning, it's full Feather and cleaning the house lang.
Ikaw pa rin talaga naglilinis.
Yes, the bathroom and the rooms.
Talaga?
Wow. Yes.
May award ka ba?
Mamaya, magiging ka talaga ng award. Okay, so from the introduction alone, I already mentioned all the other sides of the lives of these women. Aside from being a mother, they're also wives. They have their own businesses. Kaka-mention lang din ni Isabel, she's even handling all the other businesses of her husband. And hands-on yaya to Feather and hands-on cleaner of the house. So my question for all 3 of you is how do you actually get to juggle all the different sides of you? Being a mother to 2, soon to be 3 children, and then being a wife, because syempre you can't just forget about the existence of your husband. So, and then on the side of that, parang if you didn't have enough on your plate already, you're also business women. You vlog, you're an actress. How do you get to, and this is a very important word for mothers, how do you get to balance and juggle it all?
I'd say you have to be strict with time management. Kasi otherwise, you won't get things done. I'm lucky because now they're both in school, so I get to do it again. Those 4 hours in the morning is very precious. Pero hindi pwedeng 4 hours na meet. But lately, what we've been doing is Jimmy doesn't have practice, we'll drop them off at school because we both drop them off, then we have breakfast, and then we go home, and then he goes, gets ready for practice, then I do my quiet time, and then I check on my commissary downstairs because after having kids, my priorities changed. I've had a cake shop since 2010, but then after having the kids, parang it was so hard to juggle. Like even if my commissary was down the street, sometimes I wouldn't be able to go. I just check on the camera. So what I decided to do, especially after I got pregnant, was move it back downstairs in the house. Luckily we have space, so at least I'm able to, check on the business and then be with the kids. Kasi they always want to go, they always want to be with me. Thing is, when I bring them to the office before, you can't really get anything done. Especially if it's baking or
Yes,
decorating
that's so
the cake,
true.
they want to like touch the cakes and everything. So at least now that it's at home, they have their playroom upstairs and then I can bake downstairs. And then, I think the main thing is you really have to, manage your time well and be strict with it. Kasi nga, before it's like, I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do it. Pero hindi, tama yung sinabi niya about time is precious. So you really have to make sure na, okay, I think schedule, this is what I have to do. Okay, even if I don't feel like doing it right now, I'm gonna do it because otherwise I won't be able to.
Never get
Yeah,
done.
yes. So even my working out, I moved to the house. I can't even go to the gym anymore. So I just, no, seriously, I searched
We can all relate to this.
I search mga videos, may mga Zumba videos na magaganda naman. I compile mga, maganda lang. Tapos even may prenatal yoga now. Sa video na lang. Because if not, wala, I won't, no time. Or you miss that you're late dun sa ganyan.
Pakainin lang yung time sa traffic.
Exactly. So yun.
All four of us actually started nodding when it came to working out at Just the Home. I think because primarily, ayaw din natin mapalayo pa sa anak. So, but we know we need to exercise. We know that we need to prioritize that. So, how do we do this? We'll be with our kid, but we'll work out at home. Okay. So, Nico, what about you? How do you juggle everything?
Okay, well, with me, yes, I agree. Time management is always number one. But I've actually learned, because if I have two kids, so but with my second kid, I've learned that I just have to, like, put my heart into what I'm doing at that particular time. You're into it. So, like, when it's giving my child, my eldest attention, I'm there. So, she doesn't need, parang hindi kulang ng attention. So, pag lumipat ako sa youngest ko, kumpleto din siya. And then, when I spend time with Pat, kumpleto din siya. So, parang, I've learned to just be in the moment, be part of that moment. Of course, with good time management, plus really having my mind and my heart in that particular time, I've actually learned to accomplish more than just spending time. It's quality time, and I think that they're so precious.
Okay, so LG's talked about time management. Nika's talking about being there, being in the moment. Isabel, how do you manage to balance everything?
Again, it's really time management for me. But in my case kasi, my husband is an actor, diba? So yung schedule niya is really, parang hectic and may days naman na wala lang bigla. So parang mahirap talaga siya i-adjust. And my husband kasi, whenever he's there, he's very hands-on. So medyo nakahalaw ako, I can clean the house or even I can cook pa rin, ganyan.
Pag hands-on.
Yes.
I think we're all blessed na.
We're blessed. Buti na lang.
All our
Husband.
husbands are very much into changing diapers din, gano'n.
Yes.
Ako talaga, after I gave birth to her, I wake him up talaga. Maybe she needs milk or ano. Kasi parang, di ba 9 months kang ano?
Alam mo,
Ikaw naman.
everyone now when they think about Jimmy Alapal, may envision nila si Jimmy na nagpapalit ng diapers.
He does. No, really, he does. No, he does.
Added challenge.
Credit to all of your husbands. Okay, so time management for you as well. Okay, all of these ladies spoke about time management, but if there's something I do know about motherhood, you manage everything. You have your schedule. You even put yourself in there. But you become least priorities. kumbaga, on a schedule, if you have me time, biglang if something comes up, that comes before you. You're the one that gets moved to the very bottom of the list. Until minsan, wala ka na sa list. So what I want to know is, what do you actually do to make sure that you still have some me time? What do you